Hello, hello. Welcome. I'm going to be doing three different tarot readings today. Um, you could call them oracle readings, but the decks I'm going to be using are going to be three of Esther Hicks' Law of Attraction decks. The first one is this one, which is a relationship deck called Getting Into the Vortex. The second one I will be doing is Money and the Law of Attraction. And the third I'll be doing is just the Law of Attraction deck. So I'm going to start off first with the relationship one. So you can elect to get a reading from all three of the decks, or you can just pick the deck that just resonated with you immediately first and use that for your reading for today. All right, these are the three decks that I will be doing readings from. So go ahead and pick deck 1, deck 2, or deck 3. All right, so I'm going to be starting with deck 1 here. Let me put these other two decks aside. What I really like about these decks is just the artwork. It's just so in alignment with the message and meaning written on each of these cards. And the reason that I like these decks in general is that they're so positive. And sometimes when you're looking for a reading, when you're looking for guidance, when you're looking for answers, the last thing that you actually need to hear is that everything's going wrong. The last thing you really need to hear is that things are going to get worse. What people really need to be hearing, need to be receiving, is positivity, is messages from their inner being that is directly connected to Source. It's important to remember that Source doesn't see negativity. Source doesn't give you doom and gloom messages. Source is overwhelmingly positive, overwhelmingly loving, and is going to always guide you towards an emotion of feeling better, not feeling worse. Okay, you've got this card. So it's important to remember that. That one. And I'm feeling like this one. Okay. Put that aside. Got our three cards here. This was first, this was second, this was third. Okay, so this card is card number 8, and this says, my inner being guides me through my emotions. Get it to focus there. Okay, I think that's focusing now. Perfect. Okay. On the back it says, while you are indeed a wondrous physical creator, you exist simultaneously in another dimension. There is a part of you, your inner being, that exists in this physical body, and your guiding emotions are your physical indication of your relationship with your inner being. And what this is basically saying is that we are not just physical. We are greatly and largely non-physical. We have our energy, our life force, our vitality is, yes, some of that is in our body, but the large majority of it is not in our body. It's around us. It connects us to Source, connects us to everything that is. And when we are in alignment with who we truly are, when we are in alignment with our inner being and with that source energy, we feel good. We experience positive, good feeling emotions. We experience emotions that are going in a direction of feeling better. And when we are not in alignment with that, we experience emotions that feel worse. Emotions that feel worse. And our physical body is what allows us to feel those emotions. So, oh, that's such a lovely one. And then we have this one. I'm going to see if I can just zoom in here. Let's see. There we go. That's better. So this is the second card. And it says, I cannot create in the experience of another. And this is card number 26. You cannot create in the experience of another because you cannot think their thoughts. What you can do for them is set the example of joy. Become a being who thinks only of that which you are wanting, who speaks only of that which you are wanting, and who does only that which you are wanting, and therefore brings forth only joyful emotion. Going back to emotion again today. Joy, bliss, knowing, appreciation, unconditional love. Those are all emotions that are indicative of you being in alignment with your inner being, with who you truly are, with your source. And the best way in order to, help other people is really just to set the example. Just be yourself. Be who you truly are. And just by nature of you being yourself, you're going to inspire other people. We can't make other people do something. We can't force someone to wake up. We can't force someone to be in alignment with who they truly are. But we are able to inspire them to do so and show them what it could look like, what it could feel like to do so by doing it ourselves. And that's really the best way that we can uplift others. Okay, we've got the last one here. Let's zoom in a little bit to the text. This is card number 41, and it says, my manifesting thoughts are buffered by time. And on the back here, your earth is a nice environment for fine-tuning your knowledge. For here, your thoughts do not translate into instant equivalence. Your thoughts are governed by a buffer of time. If you were instantly manifesting, you would be spending more time trying to fix your mistakes than you would in creating what you want. All that is so powerful. I feel like this totally really relates to law of attraction manifestation, and specifically a lot of what I see other beings talking about online about how manifestation works. And the fact is that there is time. Yes, time is something that is determined by perception, right? Sometimes we have a perception of times moving slowly or times moving quickly or what have you. But the fact of the matter is that there are rarely instances where you're manifesting things instantly. And if every single thing that you thought instantly turned into something that was physical, that would be potentially overwhelming. It would be a totally different human experience. Like Abraham says, you might end up spending more time trying to go back and sort, okay, did I actually want to manifest that? Is that something that I wanted to manifest? Was that what I do with this thing now? I said I wanted this. I had this thought. It just instantly appeared. Now what do I do with it? Sometimes we think we want things. And a lot of times those desires, some of these desires are mental, right? Our mind is telling us we want these things, but they aren't always what we truly want. They aren't always pure desires. Sometimes they're motivated by external circumstances, like they're motivated by your boss or your partner or your family or your church or your parents or whatever. And time really gives us a buffer. I think buffer is the perfect word. It really just gives us a buffer through which we can clarify and really hone in on what we want. And it's not always a conscious process. It's very much a feeling energetic process of clarifying. But once we are able to align with who we truly are, from that place, we know what's really something that's going to bring us joy and delight because we can feel it. And at that point, we can begin to manifest it in once we hone that in. So time is really our gift in this respect, because it allows us time to ensure and focus on what we really do want, and not just having all of our instant random thoughts and whims just show up. So, this was a good one. This was the reading for deck 1. So I'm going to go ahead and put these away, and then we'll move on to deck 2, which is the Relationship Vortex deck. I think out of all the decks, I like the artwork from this deck the best. It really is gorgeous. Let me see who the artist is for this one. I don't have the back of that handy. I'll have to remember to put that maybe in the description. I'll put that there, who the artist is. I think different artists did each deck. I don't know that it was I think this deck and deck 2 and deck 3 are the same artist. I don't think deck 1's by the same one though. Okay, feeling like that one. That'll be number 1. Right, I'm feeling like this one will be number 2. I like these colors. Oh, and then this one will be number 3. Okay, these are our cards. All right, so the first one here. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. Just look at that. Galaxy, space. And this is card number 31. And this one says, I came as an extension of source energy. You came as physical extensions of source energy, understanding that you would explore contrast, causing expansion, not only for you, but for all that is. You knew that you could find your way back to the resources of your source by feeling your way, and by understanding that the relationship between you and you is not one of separateness, but of alignment and resonance. When you master the art of allowing your consistent alignment with source within you, every other relationship will be beneficial and pleasurable. I feel like this very much relates to part of the reading from deck 1. But this really just speaks to the fact that our emotions, feelings are our guidance system. Our emotions are equivalent to our vibration. You know, what vibration we're putting out, what we're radiating, what we're emitting, what we're broadcasting, and what we're attracting. And by feeling our way, just imagine if you were blind and you were trying to feel your way towards, going somewhere, you would pay attention to what the textures feel like and what you can sense around you. And by what feels safe and what feels easy, what feels like the path of least resistance, what feels most natural, you go that way. Well, it's the same, right? You're using and you're feeling through this reality based on your emotions. And when you feel good emotions, you go that way. And when you feel not good emotions, you don't go that way. Okay, card number 2 here. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's zoom in more. I'll look at those, what are those, cattle prods or something? Little laser guns or something over the eyes. And let's go down to the text here. It says, Attempting to control others attracts more to be controlled. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. It is easy to understand how you would come to the conclusion that your path to feeling good is through influencing or controlling the behavior of others. But as you attempt to control them through influence or coercion, you discover that not only can you not contain them, but your attention to them brings more like them into your experience. You simply cannot get to where you want to be by attempting to control or eliminate the unwanted. Yeah. Really, what this is getting at is the fact that what you focus on is what you get more of. And if you're trying to control something that you don't want, your energy and attention is on that thing you don't want. So despite all, earnest attempts to try to control it or mitigate it or eliminate it, just by nature of you focusing on it, it's going to continue to persist and might very well get larger or bigger in your reality. You simply can't get there from there. So what this is really reminding us of is to focus on what we do want. Focus on the positive aspects of anything that we perceive to be that's unwanted. To really, you can't control other people. You can't control the thing you can't control for that. And by focusing on what we do want, where we're going, what we do desire, then we get more of that. We change our point of attraction to be attracting what we want versus attracting what we don't want. There is no law of exclusion. And I think that might be a card on one of these decks. But when you say, no, I don't want that, all the universe hears is that. So it's saying you need to be like, I want this. And the universe would be like, this. It doesn't hear no. The universe does not hear no. It doesn't hear stop. All it hears is whatever you're focused upon. So, yeah. All right, let's go to card number 3. This one is pretty too. I love those colors. It's like autumn, peachy, orangey, gorgeous. Oh, and just in case I didn't say, this is card number 16. And this is card number 58. It says, life is supposed to be good for me. Yes. That is our strongest message to you. Life is supposed to be good for you. Do your best to find the best of the positive aspects that surround you. I just said that. Look for things to appreciate, even if there aren't that many. Look for things to feel good about. Give your attention as best you can to the best things that are going on in your experience, with the determination to train yourself into the best feeling vibration that you can find right here and now. Yes. Your life, our lives are supposed to be good. Our lives are not supposed to be difficult. We're not supposed to struggle or to have to grind or fight for what we want. Well-being and experiencing pleasure and joy every single day is our birthright. That's what we're here for. That's what we're meant for. You didn't come here to work hard. You came here to play and explore and make choices. And when you come to understand that you are worthy, your life is good, there is nothing wrong. You can have, do, and be anything that you want. And that God, the universe, source, whatever, name appeals to you, is supporting you. And that all you have to do is just have faith in that. And that faith will eventually turn to knowing, because the universe, God's source, never fails to deliver on whatever we desire. We just have to believe it too. So, this was such a good one. Okay, That was deck 2. And then we're going to move on to the reading for deck 3. Deck 3 is the, I think this is the Money and the Law of Attraction deck. I really like okay. One popped out. That's card number 1. And these are like, the colors in these are like pastel. They're really pretty. And I gained a new appreciation for tarot after I began studying the law of attraction. I had done tarot readings before and came to this understanding that I always pulled the right card. When I felt good and when I was aligned with, my source energy, with my inner being, what have you, and I got a good feeling of pulling a card, it was always the right card. And so I had that understanding even then. But when I deeply understood the law of attraction and began studying it, I understood on a even deeper level that, like everything that you experience is meant for you. You're attracting it. It's based on your point of attraction. So if you're pulling cards and the messages are negative, well, that's your point of attraction. If you're pulling cards and they're positive, that's also your point of attraction. So I feel like it's really, really important when you're going into these readings to be aware of, what am I feeling right now? Am I feeling a good emotion or am I feeling a negative emotion? Because the reading you get will probably reflect that back. And to be honest, if you're not feeling like in a good place, I would probably say to wait until you're feeling better to do a reading, even just a little bit better, right? Because you want to reflect back some of that positivity. Last thing you want is to reflect back the negativity you're feeling and then just have that amplify it, have you feeling more discouraged or just feeling more of that negative emotion. That's taking you in a worse direction. You want to always go in a better feeling direction with every action you take. Every action you take should be taking you towards feeling better, towards being more aligned with who you truly are. Okay, I'm feeling like this card right here, and I'm feeling this card right here. Okay. Those are our 3. This is card number 1. Oh, that's pretty. Up here has the number, that is number 5. Just incredible artwork. Okay, this says, welcome to planet Earth. You are here to seek joy. Yes, oh my God. I've actually pulled this card in readings for myself, and I love the message of this card. Okay, if we were talking to you on your first day here, we would say, welcome to planet Earth. There is nothing that you cannot be, do, or have. I just said that. And your work here, your lifetime career is to seek joy. Let me repeat that again. And your work here, your lifetime career is to seek joy. As you think thoughts that feel good to you, you will be in harmony with who you really are. And in doing so, you will utilize your profound freedom. Seek joy first, and all of the growth that you could ever imagine will come joyously and abundantly to you. Yes, again, with the focus on the positive emotions, seeking joy, going in a direction of what feels good, of what feels easy, of what feels in flow. Okay, this is card number 2. Zoom in. Look at that. This is card number 33. And it says, I have control over the thoughts I think. Since you have control over what thoughts you offer, what could be more just than the powerful law of attraction, responding equally to everyone who offers a vibration? I'm going to say that again. Since you have control over what thoughts you offer, what could be more just than the powerful law of attraction responding equally to everyone who offers a vibration. Once you gain control over the thoughts you think, your sense of injustice will subside and will be replaced by the exuberance for life and the zest to create that you were born with. Let everything in the universe be an example to you of the way the law of the universe works. Yes. So I feel like this is a perfect second day lesson for anyone who's new to Earth, right? You come to Earth, you are welcome, and you're like, hey, just remember, at the end of the day, you're here to seek joy. Follow your joy. And you're like, okay, day 2, remember, you have control over your thoughts. Your thoughts are what you attract to you. So think happy, positive thoughts. Think about things that you want. Don't think about things you don't want. That's lesson for day 2. And let's see what the lesson for day 3 would be. Okay. Oh, look at that. This is card number 1. Okay. And it says, my life story and the law of attraction. Okay, let's see what else is to this one. Each and every component that makes up your life experience is drawn to you by the powerful law of attraction's response to the thoughts you think and the story you tell about your life. Your money and financial assets, your body's state of well-being, clarity, flexibility, size, and shape, your work environment, how you were treated, work satisfaction and rewards. Indeed, the very happiness of your life experience in general is all happening because of the story you tell. Oh, and this is a perfect day 3 lesson because it delves even deeper into, okay, yes, you have control over your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your reality. But let's get even specific about what type of thoughts, right? Like the stories that you tell, the hypotheticals you make up, these pros and cons lists, right? All of those are stories that are thoughts that you're putting energy behind that are going to manifest if you keep focusing your attention on them. And so instead of talking about what could go wrong, talking about the things you don't want, telling those old stories over and over again, stop doing that. Tell the story of how you want it to be. Think about the story of how it's going to turn out, of the positive outcome, of you getting that job, of you moving to that place, of you meeting this dream partner, of you having this success in your business, of you traveling to this place, of you having this wonderful party, of you having these connections with these people. Those are the stories that you want to tell not only yourself but tell others. Those are the stories and the thoughts you want to focus your energy towards. So powerful. This reading is definitely like intro to Earth, like Earth 101. That's what this reading is. So for anyone who's new to Earth, this is for you. And if you were gone for a while, you were lost, and you're trying to get your bearings again, this was for you. This is a reminder of why you're here, what your power is, and how to use your power. So, man, these were really, really good. This was fun. Okay. Gosh, if any of these readings resonated with you, please comment below, share. Let me know. I love to hear what you thought about these, which deck you chose, and if you felt like it was in alignment for you. Did you learn anything? Did it contradict or help you shift any old beliefs, any beliefs that maybe don't serve you anymore? Please share. I love to hear that, and I definitely think I'll do another one of these in the future. This is pretty neat. So welcome to the Law of Attraction. If you haven't heard of it before, it's my jam. I am a Law of Attraction coach, and I lead group coaching programs and masterminds, and it's totally my jam. So if you're interested in getting involved with that, I'll have some information in the link below in the description so you can check it out. But otherwise, have a blessed, marvelous day. Think happy thoughts and attract a better life. Bye.